Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Yeah, I was in my vibe mode. I was just vibing to some music and also writing some new lyrics to a song that I'm working on. That's the thing about it. That's my creation process. Like, usually when I'm writing a song, I always like to have some music to vibe to, to help me get inspiration. I'm gonna probably do a video about that, breaking down my creation process as an artist. But anyway, this is another hip hop related video. I wanna chat with y'all because when it comes down to white rapper syndrome, when it comes down to a lot of these white rappers, the white rapper syndrome is a real thing. And I just wanted to chat with y'all. Do most white rappers not like most white rappers? Yeah, to all the white rappers out there, let's chat. I mean, you know with me, I mean, what color am I? I'm black. I'm black, but when it comes down to hip hop, I'm like a hip hop nerd. I'm a hip hop head. The color thing never really meant anything to me. I'm not gonna try to be like Lord Jamar and start up a controversial topic talking about saying that white rappers are guests in the house of hip hop because the color thing never really meant anything to me. But I will say that it's important for white rappers to be respectful towards the culture because at the end of the day, it is a black culture. And when it comes down to like a white rapper disrespecting the culture that I'm a part of, I'm gonna call them out and say that they're a culture vulture. Post Malone is a culture vulture, and so is Jelly Roll. And yeah, even with Tom McDonald is a culture vulture too. But anyway, do most white rappers not like most white rappers? I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. Like I said before, white rapper syndrome is a real thing. It do seem like most white rappers do have a problem with maybe like some white rappers because again the white rapper syndrome, they remember the days when they was in the cypher with their homies, with their friends, and most of their friends were black. They was like the only white person rapping with their homies, rapping with their friends, because again, hip hop is a black culture, hip hop is a black art form, and when they see another white rapper getting shine, a lot of times they get jealous of that. Eminem had got into a beef with one of the rappers from the rap group House of Pain, Everlast, white rapper syndrome, and just like with I think, yeah, because I think Chris Webby had some beef with this artist named Sammy Adams. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know who Sammy Adams is. Sammy Adams was kind of like a one-hit wonder. Sammy Adams had went viral for doing a remix to Asher Roth's I Love College, but you see Sammy Adams, he called it I Hate College. Like, Chris Webby has been in some beefs, and I think Chris Webby was even talking about something about him and Mac Miller having some problems. I always thought that Chris Webby and Mac Miller were homies because Chris Webby, he had Mac Miller featured on on a song on one of his mixtapes, the song I Need a Dollar. Like, and that's the thing, Chris Webby, he was talking about saying that like he was pretty much, he was saying something about that he blew up before Mac Miller did, something like that. But you see, Chris Webby has been an independent artist his whole career. And you see with Mac Miller, like in 2011, 2012, like Yellow Wolf, Machine Gun Kelly, Mac Miller, 2011, 2012 was like their era. Like 2011 was like the year for white rappers like Yellow Wolf, Mac Miller, and Machine Gun Kelly. Yellow Wolf had came out with his Trunk Music mixtape, and he also came out with his album Radioactive, and Machine Gun Kelly had came out with the song Wild Boy with Waka Flocka Flame. And the song Wild Boy was such a big song that he even did a remix that had Two Chainz, Meek Mill, Mystical, and French Montana featured on it. And then like Machine Gun Kelly released his Lace Up album. And then like with Mac Miller, like Mac Miller had came out with his mixtape Best Day Ever, and he also came out with his kids mixtape Kicking Incredibly Dope Shit. And then he also came out with his album Blue Slide Park. Yeah, like 2011 was the year for all three of these white rappers, Mac Miller, Yellow Wolf, and Machine Gun Kelly. And from my understanding, Yellow Wolf and Mac Miller, they always been cool, but it's like in the beginning, Yellow Wolf and Machine Gun Kelly had some issues, but Yellow Wolf and Machine Gun Kelly, they cool now. And you know, Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly had some issues. Like Eminem, he yeah, when Eminem released the Kill Shot diss track, he got Machine Gun Kelly out of here. But Machine Gun Kelly did make an amazing diss track aimed at Eminem. But yeah, like yeah, it do seem like most white rappers don't really become influenced by most white rappers. You know what I mean? Cause yeah, like when it comes down to a legend like Eminem, most of Eminem influences are black rappers. LL Cool J, Treach. You know what I mean? Treach, like Eminem always gives Treach credit. Like Treach is pretty much like one of Eminem. He's one of Eminem's favorite rappers, and also Tupac. Like Tupac is another one of Eminem's favorite rappers. Um, yeah. I'm trying to think of another one. Eminem has like a whole list of influences, but I do know that LL Cool J, Treach, and Tupac are like his influences. And that's the thing. Eminem was influenced by the Beastie Boys. When Eminem heard the Beastie Boys, it gave him an idea that he can do this. But at the end of the day, most of Eminem's hip hop influences are black rappers. Same thing with Mac Miller. Yeah, Mac Miller, the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys is another influence for Mac Miller too, but Mac Miller, he was also influenced by Big L. I do remember Mac Miller had said something about that Big L was like his favorite rapper when he was starting to rap. See, you know, the white rapper syndrome is a real thing, but you see, Eminem and Bubba Sparks, they always been cool. And I'm not gonna lie, Bubba Sparks, his song Ugly compared to Eminem's My Name Is, the song Ugly by Bubba Sparks is a better song than My Name Is by Eminem. I'm not even gonna lie. But no disrespect to Eminem. My Name is a dope song, but compared to the song Ugly by Bubba Sparks, the song Ugly by Bubba Sparks is a better song. But Bubba Sparks and Eminem, they always been cool. Bubba Sparks spoke about when he met Eminem in the conversation that they had. You know what I mean? Like they gave respect to each other, but still the white rapper syndrome is still a thing, and it do sometimes seem like most white rappers don't like most white rappers because again, this is black culture. This is a black culture, and they remember the days when they was rapping with their homies, and they was like the only white person rapping with their homies because hip hop is a black culture. And yes, white rappers, they still gotta work twice as hard because sometimes a white rapper may not even get no recognition at all just because they're white. But yeah, it do sometimes seem that most white rappers don't like most white rappers, but hip hop has become so powerful over the years. You know what I mean? It's brung people together. But yeah, I mean, to all the white rappers out there, how do y'all feel about this? As a white rapper, do you ever go through the white rapper syndrome? Let's chat. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.